Just a few minutes today and I'll bid you goodbye. This is session number 27A, Advanced English Language Methods. And we are trying to understand what an adverbial clause is. Remember two things. Number one, an adverb is a single word and it modifies, qualifies, or describes almost all parts of speech except noun and pronoun. Mostly it modifies and qualifies verb, adjective and adverb. Whereas an adverbial clause is a combination of words and it must have two parts. One is the subject part and the other is the verb part. This is the basic difference between an adverb and an adverbial clause. But an adverbial clause must have a word that is adverb. It will work as a conjunction, and this adverbial part, adverbial clause, as a whole will serve as an adverb. If you want to understand adverbial clause, you must try to find an answer to questions beginning with words like when, where, why, how, to what extent, and under what condition. These are the words and phrases with which an adverbial clause normally begins. Some grammarians try to subdivide adverbial clauses into several subcategories. These categories are time clause, place clause, conditional clause, purpose clause, reason clause, concessive clause, manner clause, comparison clause, result clause, etc. and etc. Let's start with one or two categories. Now, time clause. Whenever it's a question of time clause, you must come across such words like before, after, when, while, since, as, until, etc. and etc. Actually, these are adverbial words working as conjunctions. They're joining two parts. One is the principal clause and other is the subordinate clause. Let's take two examples. Jim lost his father when he was quite young. Jim lost his father is the principal clause, and when he was quite young is the subordinate clause. Now, the importance of when is very much because it joins these two parts, and in fact, when modifies this verb lost. In the principal clause, this verb lost, past tense of lose, and in the subordinate clause, when. These two words thematically related, and when is an adverb, and when he was quite young, Jim's father died. This is what this sentence means. So these two words coming together give a comprehensive and better meaning of the whole sentence. And it begins with when, therefore it is an adverbial clause. Come to the second example. He came after I had left for the station. He came. This is the principal clause. After I had left for the station, subordinate clause, and this is an adverbial clause. Why? Because it refers to time, as in the first sentence. Jim lost his father when? It refers to time, when he was quite young. There again, he came, principal clause. After I had left for the station, subordinate clause. After means it refers to time, it is an adverb, and these two words, came and after, these two words taken together and the following words all together give a comprehensive and better view of the better meaning of the sentence. Therefore, this is an adverbial clause. Remember, adverbial clause refers to time. Now come to place clauses. Now, place clauses normally begins with where, whenever, whence, etc. It refers to some place, and you see the example. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Stay, this is the principal clause. How? There is only one word. Can it be a principal clause? Yes, it can. Because this is an imperative sentence. Imperative sentence actually does not require subject part. Go there. Come. These are imperative sentence. That way, stay. Where shall I stay? Where you are. That means you stay there where you are. Now see the relationship between these two words, stay and where. Stay, this is a request. This is an order, and order is you are trying to ask somebody or order somebody to stay where he is at that moment, not to proceed further. So this way, this becomes a reference to some place, and this way this becomes an adverbial clause. And this whole sentence refers to some place. We have so many other categories. One after another, we'll take them up. Maybe it will take 2 or 3 sessions. So no problem, we have time, we can do it later. So this much today. Enjoy yourself. And remember, time and place may have something to do with adverbial clauses. Thank you very much. Have a nice time. See you later.